Let me tell you guys the story about how I ran into two sexist girls that think that Donald Trump is an alien. Hey everybody, what's up? Hunter here, and welcome back to the channel. And I know what you're thinking, Hunter, where have you been, you freaking turd nugget? And I have a lot of explaining to do, and my cat is in the background scratching the door, so if you hear that, I'm sorry. I know I have a lot of explaining to do. I guess you could call me lazy, and I wait till the last minute to do things. I've been really bombarded with things, and that's no excuse. Videos are coming out until Christmas Day. There'll be a Christmas Day vlog, and then there will be videos coming up until New Year's, and then New Year's vlog if we're lucky. Okay, cat, if you don't stop. Oh my gosh, guys, give me a second. Okay, sorry about that. But anyways, today, guys, I have a very funny story. And I know what you're thinking, Hunter, why are you wearing a hat indoors? First of all, Rockin' Monster PD, back to blue. And, it's just, can't deal with it, so hopefully that's on. Okay, I hope it's on. I might look stupid for the rest of the video. But anyways, guys, I have a story to tell you. Okay, this was at a debate meet that we had, and vlog's gonna come up hopefully it'll probably be tomorrow's video. It'll be coming up right after this story time, I guess you could call it. So anyways, so we're at this debate meet, and we get there, and we go through our first round, which was hectic, guys. Let me tell you how I feel about first rounds. I hate first rounds. They are terrible. First rounds just irk my soul because you don't know, first of all, who you're going up against, and second of all, you're not prepared, really. It's like a thing of, like, you're just never prepared. And so, anyways, so we go through first round. It's all good and dandy, whatever. We got, we figured they were running, I forget what they were running. But I'll probably put it like in the description if I figure out what they were running. But we get to first round and we're going to second round, okay? And this was at about like 8:30 at night. So we're heading to second round, and we get there and we're waiting and two girls come up as our opponents. And we're waiting for our judge to get to the round, and I asked them because they were negative and we were affirmative, and I love affirmative. My cat will not leave this door alone. But they were negative, and I said, "Yo, how hard's your neck go?" And I'm sorry for being vulgar, but I'm gonna put the story how it is, okay? I'll bleep it out though. They said, "Our neck goes so hard it make your hard," and I was like, "Oh my goodness, like what?" Okay, and then that was a good first impression, right? And she tells us what she's gonna run. Obviously she's the 2 in, and she tells us what she's gonna run, which is very unusual for an opponent to do. They usually like to hide it so that you're not preparing before the judge even gets to the round, so that you don't have the upper hand. But she told us, and she said, "I'm gonna run a critique in the 2 in," and I was thinking, this girl's crazy. You can't run a critique in the 2 in because basically how it goes, if you run a critique in the 2 in, you can't bring up new arguments in the rebuttals, which are right after the ins, and the 2 in is the last one, or right after the C's, and the 2 in C is the last C before the R, and so you can't run anything new in that, and so we couldn't really attack her critique except with analytics, and so she says, "I'm running a critique in the 2 in," and I'm like, okay, what's the critique about? And she definitely wouldn't tell me, and I was like, "Oh, I bet I have, I'll perm it." And she's like, "Oh, I want you to. You've never seen this, K before." And I'm like, please. I bet I've seen the K, okay? Newsflash, I did not. I've never seen the K. Oh my lord, it was like crazy. But anyway, so I was like, all right, whatever. We get in a round, and another funny thing is that they knew the judge. Really? They knew the judge. This is not fair. Anyway, so we get in round, and they're talking to the judge. I always ask for paradigms first. I'm like, "Judge, what are your paradigms?" Blah blah. We get this. We get through the logistics, and we start the round. We're running the best case in the world. I'm not telling you because people might watch this and take our case. But best case ever. I edited the case, and so it's kind of like my own case. I kind of wrote it. I wrote the case basically. So I was really proud of it, and I really love this case. But so we read the one. I'm the 2. So Elijah read first. Elijah read, my partner, beautiful guy, love Elijah. Sending kisses to you. And so we. Oh my goodness, this is just it just irritates my soul. So we run our case, and then they run a DA. Easy peasy DA. Didn't really touch it that much because I knew what they were. It was a tactic. What you do is you run a DA, then you run the K. They worry about the DA. Then basically you lose. But anyway, so they run the DA, and then I come in, and I attacked their DA hardcore. There were some words in their case that just legit destroyed their case in general, and so basically they lost at that, but the judge didn't really count it for that. And so so I run my analytics and my on case, and then we get to the 2N. Tears. When I tell you this girl is legit crazy, she's crazy. She runs a K about how Donald Trump is a reptilian alien overlord and how he's going to take over the world. It was crazy. And so she reads this case, and I cross-ex her, which means I ask her questions for 3 minutes. And basically, the questions I asked were stupid because her critique was stupid. I'm saying it right now. Her critique was stupid. It was just dumb. But my partner Elijah gets up, and he speaks. And before that, we took some prep time to get ready. And I told him, I said, Elijah, you go for their case. You say that their thing is amazing, and that we should just add that to the plan. What am I stepping on? And we should just add that to the plan. And he was like, you know what, dude? That's a good idea. And so he does that, okay? So he adds, or he basically just says that their case was fantastic. We loved it, and that we should just add it to ours, okay? So basically, we went with them, but we're telling the judge that our impacts are still likely, or they will still happen, but the negative is kind of right. And that's kind of a risky move to take, but we took it. Because I, in my speech, took the opposite approach, and I said I attacked their case, and basically I said how their case came from Urban Dictionary, which it did, which is basically a site for 13-year-old trolls, and then it came from this theology page, which is a site for 30-year-old trolls. Basically, I attacked their case pretty hard, and there's one line that I specifically remember telling my opponents in the middle of my speech, which you're not supposed to do. It's terrible etiquette, but I did it because this critique made me that mad. I guess you could say I was butthurt. This entire critique is just stupid, and I need to bring this up before I continue. My opponent stated how her dad was taken over by these aliens, and so going back to my speech, I said, I am so sorry that your father was taken over by these aliens, and I'm so sorry that he conceived you. Savage mode. I freaking wrecked her life, okay? Savage mode, okay? You don't even know. I was so happy with that comment. But then Elijah chimes in, and Elijah, oh, why would you do this? It was a funny moment, but you kind of made it funnier. He says, I'm so sorry for my partner. I'm sorry. And then I continue with my speech. I guess you could say I was kind of rude, but I don't care. It's really funny because we finished the round, and me and Elijah took home that W, baby. We took up that W. We won, okay? They lost. They suck. Basically, the judge said that their critique was outrageous and that he would never believe it anyways. And so it doesn't matter what they said, they lost when they read the critique in the 2N. So we get out of that round, and I'm going to tell you about my third round as well because it ties in because they went to the same school. I'm not saying the school, and I'm not telling you the girls' names because, that's just rude. Even though they're sexists. Ugh. So anyway, so we get out of that round. I tell everybody about it. And we go to our third round. And in our third round, I believe were we affirmative or negative? I'm trying to think of what they ran. They were affirmative. We were negative. So we're negative. We go through the round, whatever. But before the round, we're also talking. It's a girl-boy team, okay? And so we're talking to these girls. And I had known the boy before when I was partners with Jack. We had went up against him and his other partner. So we both got new partners. So we were talking about that. And I'm not going to lie. This girl I went up against with the other dude, she was smoking. Okay? Smoking. But to my standards, whatever, right? So I was going to be like, be funny and ask her for her number after the round. And so before the round, she's like, I need to tell you something. And I was like, okay. And she's like, but I'll wait till after round. And after I heard that, I knew she was going to insult me in some way. And so it was just, she's like, it'll be like a game tactic for me. Because she wanted me to be thinking about that the entire round instead of their case. I guess you could say it kind of worked, but it really didn't. But anyway, so we get into round. We're blah, 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 blah. Through the round. They won because me and Elijah suck at neg. We're going to work on that, though. Jack, we're coming for you at Callisburg. You and Dylan. But, so we get out of that round. And I was so adamant to see what she wanted to tell me. And so I walk up to him like, yo, how? Yo, good. What's good? Yo, cuh. Yo, what's good? What do you want to say to me? And she looks me dead in the eye with her stupid high heels and her purple sweater. And she says, you're stupid. And I was like, I was going to ask you for your number. That doesn't work. And she's like, I wouldn't give you my number if the world depended on it. And I was like, alrighty then. So we get back to our table. This was after being insulted the rudest way possible. So we get back to our table in the cafeteria, and I see those girls standing in like a group, and I'm like, whoa, okay. I'll go talk to them. I wanted to, keep being friendly. And the entire joke for my second round was, can I have that critique? Because I just thought it was so stupid, I wanted to show everybody. By the way, we stole it. Don't know if I already said that. Took pictures of it. I hope you watch this and cry. Brutal. Anyways, so I go over to that group and I ask her, I'm like, the girl in the second round, I asked her, I said, hey, can I have your critique? This is where the story time really comes into action. She then began to huddle a group of feminist females around me. I don't know if you've seen the episode of The Walking Dead, the season finale, where Negan's group circles Rick. That's how I felt. Okay, that's really how I felt. I felt like a redhead next to me and an Asian were gonna get bludgeoningly beaten in the head with a bat. That's not what happened though. Promise. But we're talking, and this girl is like, you are going to be linked in every single critique. You hear me? You are a sexist white male. And I was like, hold up, girl. It's about to go down. Correction, sexist white cis male. And if you don't know what cis means, it basically means I was born a male. Easy peasy. And I was like, correction, sexist white cis male. Get it right. And then she was like, oh my god. I can't believe you said that. I'm a feminist and I'm crying. Anyways, so I kept getting bluddery? That's not a word. I kept getting, beaten with these insults from these sexist girls. And I'm just boom, boom, boom. She's like, you said that women should stay in the kitchen. And I was like, I think women are great cooks, but I'm a better cook than most women I know. So that's not how that works. Thanks for trying, though. But she's like, you're going to be linked in every critique ever. And I was like, bro, will you link me in your critique? Like, if I can I have your critique if you link me in it? And she was like, what? And I was like, bro, I will say, my name is Hunter Thomas Stevens. Sign my name on every critique. Link me in your critique. Just let me have it. Because I just wanted a stupid critique to run, Like when push comes to shove, And she's like, no, you're going to be linked. I'm going to link you anyways. And I was like, all right, whatever. And then this girl comes beside me. And she gets up real close to my face. She said, she already asked you to leave, so leave. And I looked at her and I went, talk to the hand, because the booty off duty, baby. I was done with these girls. But anyways, so I'm continuing to just talk to him. I'm being really nice for how sexist these girls were to me, guys. Oh my gosh, you don't understand. But I'm really nice to these girls. And then the Asians of our debate team walk up. Jenny and Radhika, I'm looking at you. They walk up. And I know they say that they didn't really do this, but they basically kept insulting me with them. They were siding with the girls. I guess, knowing my previous record, I guess I'm kind of a douche sometimes. But they kept siding with them. And I was like, ouch, that burns. That hurt. So basically, the entire sum up of this story is that I was attacked by white sexist females. And I stole their case. Well, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe because it's free. Other than that, please leave a comment for any other kind of, videos you want me to do. I've been having a really hard time thinking of videos to do, and I'd really appreciate it if you guys left a comment and, just told me, your opinions on the video or, some video ideas or even some questions. I'd love to do a question video. But, if you like the video, like it. share it with your friends, please. Please get this out there. Please share it. I'm looking at you, Ricardo Gonzalez. Share this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.